Hello everyone and welcome back to a new episode of Zen Talks. Today we're going to talk about something really interesting, the new AI features that has been implemented in Zoho Analytics. And to talk about that, we have today in our studio our favorite guest, Miss Namratha. Hey Miss Namratha, how are you?
I'm good, Aran. How are you?
Happy to have you back in the show. So, Namratha, these updates seem to touch everything from the back end of data pipelines all the way to the dashboards and visualizations. Where should we actually begin?
Honestly, the best place to start is with the foundation, the data pipeline itself. Because if you ask any analyst where most of the time goes, it's not actually analyzing data, it's preparing the data.
You are referring to the ETL process, I believe.
Exactly, like extract, transform, and load. Like most analysts spend hours writing complex SQL queries just to get the data into the right format before they can even begin analyzing it.
Okay, let's be honest. Not everyone is an SQL expert, right? So
Yes.
for many people, that's actually a huge barrier.
Yeah, that's why one of the coolest thing in the new AI update is how conversational the data pipeline builder has become. Like instead of writing complicated instruction, you can literally tell the system something like, join this data set using the order ID, and the AI handles it for you.
I think that alone can save a lot of hours in workplace. It leads to fewer clicks and scripts and manual work, I believe.
Yes. Like it takes the process of consolidating multiple data sets much faster and more accessible.
Okay, so now there was another feature that I really found interesting. Something called formula by example.
Yes.
What's happening there? What's actually happening there?
This one is brilliant for data cleaning. Like imagine you have a column called full name and you want to split it into first name and last name. Normally you would write a complex string formula.
Okay, so do you think it is difficult? Does it usually take a lot of tries to get it right?
Exactly. But with the feature, you can manually fill out 2 or 3 examples of how you want the output to look.
Okay.
Then the AI analyze those examples and generate the formula automatically.
Oh wow, that's actually pretty smart.
Yeah, it saves a lot of time, especially when dealing with the messy data sets.
All right, so now we have cleaned the data and the pipelines ready. Let's talk about the business users.
Okay.
The data analysts or marketers who just want the answers quickly. Because I believe now you can literally just ask questions in plain English to the AI, right?
Yes, for example, you would ask something like, what's the monthly contribution by different marketing channels?
Okay.
And the system instantly generate a chart for you.
So does that mean you don't have to manually build the visualization?
Exactly, the AI handles the first version, but where things get really interesting is when people start asking why questions.
For example, why did my sales drop last month or last 2 months?
Right. The AI might analyze the data and say something like wholesale sales decreased significantly, but that's where human judgment still matters.
Are you referring to the fact that AI doesn't know the full business context?
Exactly, maybe last month had usually high sales due to big promotion, or maybe new competitor entered the market. The AI only sees the numbers, it doesn't see bigger story.
Okay, so wait, I think what you're saying essentially is it's more like a diagnostic assistant rather than the final decision maker.
That's a perfect way to describe it actually. It points you towards trends or anomalies you might have missed.
Alright, so let's talk about the dashboards because this is where I personally get a little picky. So there's now an AI agent that can build an entire dashboard from a single prompt. This is what I've heard. Am I right?
Yes, and it's surprisingly good.
So look, I'm very particular about my visuals, right? So sometimes I want stacked bars instead of line charts.
Okay.
But even if the AI gives me a decent first draft, that's already saving me a lot of time. Why should I, go for analytics?
Okay, exactly. Instead of starting from scratch, you started with the working dashboard and refine it.
And I also heard that you can even tell it things like, switch the dashboard to dark mode.
Yes, formatting adjustment that's handled instantly.
That's actually impressive. I've never seen that in dashboards before.
Another important detail is for businesses that white label analytics solution. These AI capabilities can be branded and embedded into their own platforms.
I think that's huge for partners building analytics solutions for their clients, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, now we can't end this conversation without mentioning the feature that got you really excited, which is the MCP server.
Yeah, OS. This one is for the tech enthusiasts.
Okay, so
Like MCP stands for Model Context Protocol.
that sounds complicated already.
Yes, like it's actually a powerful concept, like
Okay.
it allows external AI tools to connect directly to your analytics data through APIs.
Okay, so hypothetically, you could connect your analytic data to tools like ChatGPT or Claude, maybe.
Exactly.
Oh.
Those tools can then request information from specific data sets that you have configured inside Zoho Analytics.
Okay, so let's just say someone could run a query and pull insights from multiple systems at once.
Yes, like data from CRM system,
Okay.
support platforms, accounting tools, all combined.
That's actually really good. That sounds very complex, but actually very useful.
And when you combine that with predictive AI features, things like customer clustering or forecasting future trends, the platform become extremely forward-looking.
So let's just say if we take a step back for a moment, the big takeaway here is that AI is getting really good at handling the technical work. Let's just for example, writing SQL,
Yeah.
preparing data sets, building charts, right?
Like, yes, but the human role hasn't disappeared.
Yeah, right. Obviously, because someone still needs to interpret the
Yes.
story, behind all the data.
And thus the real value analytics brings.
But even if these AI tools are, currently giving you a B minus,
Results.
it's still worth learning how to work with them.
Yeah, like because they are only going to improve.
Okay, so according to you, the best thing people can do right now is to start experimenting with these AI features and see how much time they can actually save.
Exactly. The earlier you adapt, the bigger advantage you will have.
That's actually a great note to end on. Namratha, thank you so much for joining us today. We always love having you in our studio. And to my audience, please like, subscribe, and share this video to anyone who actually might find it helpful. Also, we are providing 15 days free trial for Zoho Analytics. The link is right in the description. So until next time, bye bye.
Bye.